What is up, guys? Johnny Cooper64 here with another YouTube video. Well, a special YouTube video, more like Thanksgiving, folks. I'm joined today by BlueBadger21.
Hey guys, it's BlueBadger here. It's Thanksgiving. Hope y'all have a happy Thanksgiving.
I'm glad to have you here today, Badger. And before we begin the video...
But Johnny, you already started the video.
Shit, you're right, Badger. Well, welcome to our top 10 best tracks in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled. Now, before we start the list, just want to say that this isn't a least favorite or vice versa list. All the following tracks we're about to say is, in our opinion, the best. And also, this is our opinion. Let's get started, shall we? Alright, on to number 10, we have Polar Pass. Now, this track's design and music is beautiful right off the bat. Since this is a remaster of the original PS1 track, Beanox has made a lot of changes by giving out major details, which they managed to capture very well. They put out houses, statues, and characters that you see in the background, along with things that specifically fit the theme of whichever the track you play as. There's these enemies that hit you, which is good if you know when to time it. That way, while noobs are, going behind you, they get hit and get left behind. There's cool shortcuts that you can do in this track, like the big one during the ocean. If you do it right, the good boost, you cut at least 7 seconds from the usual move, or if you lose, then you're like 7 seconds behind. And another one that will help you keep your blue fire, but gotta avoid those pesky sea lions. I just love the atmosphere and the boosting you get out of this track.
We have ruse tubes. Ruse tubes, you can see what looks to be a underwater level from Crash Warped. I just love that great amount of detail that Beanox put in this game. And it's simple, and it's short, plus you can use a cheat code where you do 1 lap and unlock skins. Not the ones in the pit stop though. Number 8, Tiger Temple. Ah yes. Tiger Temple, not Tiny Temple from Nitro Kart. This is the original Tiger Temple from the original CTR. I just want to say on this track, this track is so good. First, I just want to say the rain is so realistic. I mean, racing on this track and the raindrops hitting the screen, wow. Who knew Tiger Temple was supposed to be Purr's home track? I didn't. I totally thought this was going to be Tiny's track. When I was a kid racing on this track, first thing I went to mind is fire, rain. It's gotta be Tiny's home track. But no, I was totally wrong about that, and Beanox made sure to let everyone know that placing tigers all over this track, the shortcut is very well seen. For a very long time, I didn't know that shortcut was there. I saw one of the CTR letters as you jump out of the shortcut, and to me, as a kid, I was like, that's cheating. But later down the road, I figured out how to open that shortcut.
Number 7, Hyperspace Way. This is one of the tracks that I know they've shortened due to the original and Crash Nitro Kart being longer. But the thing is, we don't have a Nitro Kart story, so the track is meant to be as the same style as the rest, fit nicely and not feel weird. I think they did a good job with making it fit, and I like the changes they made into it. The best thing about this track's new changes is the blue fire. You can keep the blue fire going as long as you like, and it's the perfect track to race with your friends with blue fire. The track's map is big as you teleport to different parts of the track, which by the way is the first track to introduce that in this game. You make this humongous jump. Keeping the blue fire while doing these shortcuts online is satisfying, all while seeing people get left behind the map while playing in matchmaking.
Number 6, Deep Sea Driving. So when this track was first revealed, I was sitting there trying to think, where did this track come from? I was like, I know it's a Nitro Kart, and then it hits me. Oh, it's a track that you race that boss, the shark boss, Nash. I just love the way they added that monster. I think it's supposed to be the Kraken, but don't quote me on it. You're supposed to dodge the tentacles when going to the green boost. I like the way that this track screams out deep sea, the colorful coral reefs to the sea monster. Very nice touch. The only thing that really fuzzes my tail about this track is when you go down into them tubes and the fans. The fans mess me up. Almost every time I race on this track, I lose blue fire every time. Especially when you're going through the whole track with blue fire. But overall, I love this track, and especially the different paths you can take when driving through this track.
Number 5, Android Alley. This is one of the redesigns that looks amazing in Nitro-Fueled. Nitro Kart had lots of tracks that looked very similar. Here, Beanox went with a Ratchet and Clank look. Can you see it as well? The flying cars, same futuristic bluish color scheme. It reminds me so much of Ratchet and Clank, which is one of my favorite games. This feels new compared to other tracks. Besides the looks, I like the level design, it's simple and fun. There's this huge obstacle that other tracks don't have, which is the train. This just ain't your regular train. This is the GTA 5 train. Nothing can stop this train. Not even Aku, Uka, Velo, or Sparks is able to be invincible from the train, which is weird. Only thing that's immune to the masks. Breaking through the glass is also satisfying, as it's just a straightaway shortcut while avoiding enemies that go back and forth. Wish the track was a bit longer, but for what it is, it's good. Definitely an improvement over Nitro Card.
Clockwork Wampa. This track here has had one of the most improvements out of any other tracks. I mean, first of all, Beanox made a gray boring castle turn into this clock that's ran with Wampa fruit. Like, this clock it runs on Wampa fruit juice. And I just love that great amount of detail they went into. Also, another nice detail I noticed, there are minecarts coming in and out of the clock like it's feeding the clock Wampa fruit. Also, you can see Wampa fruit juice in a big pot before you hit the shortcut. I love the purplish atmosphere along with the additional of the snow to make it more unique. There's these obstacles you have to dodge, like the clockwork rotation, the nice shortcut, which is good when you're having blue fire.
Koala's Carnival. Now we're entering the Grand Prix in terms of tracks. Beanox really has ideas up their sleeves when it comes to making these. Nitro Tour was simple but a bit Spire's Grand Prix was bland, but this track really goes up there, up in them guts. A thing that Beanox does need to improve is the length of the track. All other Grand Prix are short but simple like this, but this has a more appealing look compared to the other tracks. It adds this colorful scheme to it, and it even reminds me of Mario Kart 8 for some reason. I like the carnival theme to it, that big jump that you do in the beginning while boosting and avoiding all these fire obstacles, all while riding and seeing these beautiful neon amusement park and the fireworks go off as you make another big jump in the hoop, and then timing out where the boosters will be at the end of the track, you know, so you can boost faster. And it's definitely in the top 2 of Grand Prix tracks. I just wish Beanox made the track longer, but for what it is, it's good, and plus we get Waifu Pasadena, Von Clutch, and Koala Kong, along with King Chicken to fit the Thanksgiving theme for the month. I'll remember this track for being the second climax in terms of the Grand Prix so far. It also reminds me heavily of Madagascar 3, one of my favorite animated movies.
Alright, number 2. Hot Air Skyway. Ooh, I've been waiting to discuss this track. So Hot Air Skyway is an original CTR track. This track has made a big improvement compared to the original. Hot Air Skyway was made into a casino in the sky, mainly ran by Pinstripes. Since his face and minions is everywhere, this is one of the tracks, if not the only one, that doesn't have a wall side, so you can basically fall. This track is excellent with Blue Fire. If you time and turn everything correctly, racing in the sky is a different feeling. Jumping and going through different paths makes this a refreshing track compared to the other ones. It feels unique.
Number 1, Electron Avenue. Wow, I never thought Beanox would have killed it with this track. This is the most beautiful track that I've seen, and the best part is that it looks nothing like its original counterpart. I love the length of it because it's long, unlike other tracks. The Blue Fire keeps you going, along with looking at these vaporwave futuristic look. The purple, blue, and dark color scheme fits very well. It's just so colorful in a way. Like, show this to anybody who prepares Mario Kart and see them change their minds in this track. The track is challenging as well. You can do the shortcut that everyone knows, but at the same time, you keep driving, or you go to the green boost pad to avoid these laser things that will make you stay behind. You know, it's like these things that you have to like time it very right and do these right control moves. There's like at least 2 of those obstacles. It's also the track that you receive the most Wampa Fruit coins. On a weekend, you get up to 800 Wampa coins, while on daily you get up to 400 Wampa coins for 30 minutes. So I have to get first place to get them high Wampa coins. Also, since the track is long, I don't want to end up last place and have those minutes being wasted for nothing. Overall, this is the best track in Nitro-Fueled for me, hands down. I know I said this isn't a higher to lowest list, but hey, we all cheat in our lives once in a while. Ding ding ding, we have entered the bonus round. Prehistoric Playground. Now in terms of track design, this is the best one that Beanox made for the Grand Prix. Its length isn't too short, but not too long either. It's one of the best to get Blue Fire on, and doing these almost impossible shortcuts at the beginning of the track. I love the back in time theme into it. The dinosaurs looking like Fake Crash is a funny concept as you think about it. Fake Crash banged every animal in the past, and when they grow up, they look exactly like him. This track, you get different paths to take once you're in this part of the track. track with dinosaurs in there. And also when you're inside the cave, if you have enough boost, you get to make this shortcut, or else you take the longer way. The way they did this reminds me of Nitro Kart and CTR tracks, as a lot of them have the alternative paths and shortcuts, which is what all the Grand Prix kind of lack. So this is why this is my favorite Grand Prix track design, as Beanox took heavy notes with what made the other tracks fantastic in both games. Do you guys agree with our list? Subscribe to watchmojo.com for more videos like these. What are your favorite tracks? Let us know in the comment section below, and thank you very much for helping me out on this video, Badger.
Thank you, Johnny, for allowing me to do this video, as I had fun doing this.
If you guys will like more of these top 10 style videos, let us know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.